One fond embrace, until we meet again. Well, hello, we do meet again. Well, it's very nice to see you here in this little video for this farewell song. Stay with me now, despite me saying goodbye at the beginning. Aloha oi, the beautiful song written by Queen Liliuokalani. It's hard to say when you're not from Hawaii, which I am not, but I do love this song, which is definitely from Hawaii, because it was written by the Queen during an outing in 1878. Yeah, and started humming the tune all together with her little troupe, and then she came home and wrote it down in G, which is the key that I've chosen to do this tutorial in and to sing this song in. Although the first recording of it is in A in 1911. There you go, facts that you didn't need to know, probably didn't want to know, but that now you do know. You're welcome. And in this tutorial we're going to have a look at this very easy song to play, easy strumming pattern. The Hawaiian is not too easy to remember, but the chords are simple enough. We're also going to have a look at some higher chords that you can do during the chorus to all of a sudden give something more, another dimension to your chorus. Instead of playing it here, aloha, you can play it here, aloha, aloha. And on top of these high chords, we can also have a look at some bottle technique. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Before we start, I really must extend a huge thank you to the awesome patrons supporting these lessons. They really wouldn't exist without you guys, so thank you so much. And thank you, patrons, for making these lessons available to everyone on the internet for free. Now, it takes me hours and hours to make these, and if you want to become a patron also to help support this work, then you can do that by helping or by strumming your way to patreon.com/ukulele road trips, and then you would be really super awesome. Once you become a patron, you can also get, like for all the other lessons, the song sheet and the tabs for this tutorial. So you have the chords in G, the way that we're singing it here, but also in A, which is the version from 1911, and also some handwriting of the Queen herself saying, here you go, the melody for you. That's not even a joke. Let's get started with the verse. Aha, eo. We need a G and a C in the first line, which means open, second, third, second, and open, 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 third. Make sure you're nicely tuned for this. And we start on this note here, second fret of the second string. And then we play, basically we play all our three fingers, and that's the melody that we are singing at the start. Aha, and G on eo, aha, eo, ka, and on ua, the C, uaina, and then pali is G, pali, and then kenia ilai kana hili, so D on nihi for 4 beats, and then on nahele, the he, and D again. Kiniki ilai kana hili, because you've got 2 sets of 4 beats for the D. E ha G I ana pa pa, so it's e ha I ana pa, e ha I si ana pa ha I ka G li ko. And then it's very nice, it's G, F sharp, E with the voice. Pua I le hua o uka. So pua, C, ha, I, and D. Le hua o G. Uka. Alu So I haven't yet added the strumming pattern because we can actually add a few chords into the verse that enrich the melody, and it's often played with the additional chords. So for example, here we will start at the beginning, and then here already G7, Ka and C, four beats. And if you want to hear a D7, why not? So you hear we have G7, Ana, C, and back to G. A7, E on E, D, Lehu, and on A, O, we play a D7, A, O, U, Ka, and on Ka, U, Ka, G7, Ka. So these are the two versions. You can play the verse quite simply with only 3 different chords, or with a bit more arrangement going inside it. I recommend that you do both, that sometimes you play something more simple and sometimes when you feel like it you can add that. In the song sheet, the chords that you don't have to play but that you can add in between those main chords are written in a very light font, as if they're sort of ghosty chords. So you can add them, have them or not. Now we need a strumming pattern to play all of this, and the strumming pattern that we are going to use is down, round, up, down, round, up, down. Now what is round? Round, well, it's a Dutch word that means, it's not. It means that we are going to play these 3 fingers on the strings, but we're going to make an effect that sounds like round. So 4, 3, 2. All you have to do really is put your hand sideways and go 4, 3, 2. So dum, 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 dum. You see? You have to have your fingers with a bit of strength, but also quite relaxed, so they come across the string smoothly. And the strumming pattern is down, round, up, down, round, up, down, round, up. With the G, it's like this: down, round, down, round, up, and C, C, and G. Okay, now the verse. So at the end, either Luka or Luka. After that, the chorus, which is very, very easy and very beautiful. So the notes that you're singing are 2nd fret here, and then it's the C chord, and then open string, and then the G here, all our fingers, on a G, and those are the notes to get you started on the chorus with the strumming pattern. 2 strumming patterns, also here. One fond embrace, until we meet again. And that's the chorus for you. There's 2 strumming patterns per chord here, and the chord loop, if you will, is 2 C's, 2 G's, 2 D's, 2 G's. But when you arrive on lipo, you can play a G or lipo and G7 to lead, because the G7 leads onto the ocean. No, the C. Oh, very close. Good job. One fond embrace. Oh, I didn't tell you what all of this means, because I've got the translation, of course, in the song sheet also. But the verse means proudly swept the rain by the cliffs. as it glided through the trees, still following ever the bud, the ahihi lehua of the vale. Yeah, that's a small red flower in Hawaii. And the chorus, farewell to thee, the charming one who dwells in the shaded bowers. One fond embrace, ere I depart until we meet again. To give something almost magical to that chorus when it arrives, what you can do is play higher chords, which are these ones here. So it's this G shape but much higher up. And that is that's all a C chord. So the C we played up here. And it's very easy, and we always use an open string while we play the chord. So only 3 fingers at one time per chord. Aloha, and then G, aloha, D, and you notice this time the open string is not the G string, it's the A string at the top. And to play the G7 here, you have this 2-2-0 shape if you want. Well, you just have to put your index all across the 5th frets and go open 5th, 7th, 5th. So, Oikali, G7, 4, one fond embrace, aho, until we meet. And if you want to do a D7 here, you can do the same shape as for the G or the C, but here lower and with the A string free. So, until we meet again. And those are the high chords that you can do. There's another one here, the G, which I prefer doing at the moment because it means I don't need to fold my wrist. Let's have a little look at some bottle technique, because what makes it sound very Hawaiian always, may it be in Tom and Jerry or in Sinatra songs or whatever, is this sound. So all you need is a bottle, make sure it's sort of straight-ish. I think this one is handmade, which is pretty cool. It had a really tasty strawberry syrup in this, handmade by an old lady from the countryside. And she's not old, by a lady from the country. She's not that. I mean, she's a grandma, but she's very young. The way that you can use your bottle is either accompany somebody else that's strumming the song, which is really lots of fun, or actually play it yourself while you sing. You can also do this. What you need to understand is a trick, meaning that depending which chord is supposed to be played, you have to have a specific position with your bottle. Now, your bottle has to be perpendicularly. It has to be like a cross, right? So it has to be straight in this way. And the technique is to play the strings and then glide up to where you're supposed to be. So for example, when I'm playing a G, I want to have my bottle all across the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th frets. I want to be all across the 7th frets, but I don't start here, because then I lose the Hawaiian feel. I take my bottle and I go down and I glide up to the 7th fret. So, and when I'm playing a C, I glide up to the 12th fret. And when I'm playing a D, I glide down and then up to the 2nd fret. Wait, I'm not. And when I want to play a D7, also I can play strings 1, 3 and 4 on the 5th fret. And it goes like this. First we glide up to the C. Aloha, oi. Hello, that's the boat. Ha, oi. Ike ona ona no ikalipo. A fond embrace. Ahoy, ae, oh. Try to find a bottle that's in the right key. Until we meet again. So what makes it sound really Hawaiian is basically when you just pluck the first 3 strings or all 4 of them and glide up. And then shake. So glide up and shake. So there you go. You've got everything in the song sheet to practice this bottle technique also and the high chords. So have fun with this beautiful song. It's very, very special. And thank you very much, Queen Liliuokalani, for this very nice melody, which is a very wonderful part of Hawaiian heritage also. Well, what else do Hawaii have as heritage? Can't remember. It just sounds so perfect on the ukulele, this song, because in the chorus you've got very long notes on the melody, and then to have a strum with this and a rhythm, it just creates this contrast and this lyrical line at the top. It's very lovely. Well, it's time for me to say goodbye. One fond embrace from me and see you very soon. I do depart now until we meet again for chat, coffee, or more ukulele lessons where you can learn super cool stuff. Thank you so much for your support, everybody, and have a lovely day wherever you are, and see you soon for more. Bye.